Hello. This video will walk you through integrating MindTap into your Blackboard LMS. So you want to start in your Blackboard course, and if you have a Start Here page, you want to go to the Start Here page and click on Partner Content and select Content Market. There's two sections on this page. You want to focus down here where it says select your content provider below. You're going to select the first tile, which says New Cengage. If this is the very first time you've done this process, you may see a sign-in screen. So you want to sign into your Cengage account if you're prompted to do so. Also at Buoy, you may also see an acknowledgement screen. So there will be a checkbox. You can check the box and then click Launch, and then it will bring you into this screen. So here you have three options. MindTap is a homework platform, so we are going to click on Add Homework Platform at the top on the right-hand side. Then there is a Search Platforms Below box. I recommend that you type in the title of your textbook, the author's name, and then you're going to select your book from the list. So I see the most recent edition of the Java programming textbook. At the top, I'm going to click Link to Course on the right-hand side. Okay, so here you have four options. If you want to create your course for the first time in Blackboard, meaning you haven't already been into your Cengage account and set up anything in your Cengage account, then you can actually create a course here from scratch. You'll just input some basic information about the course. If you have previously taught the course and you want to copy your previous course, if you select that, then you'll see a list of courses that you can copy from that you've used before in the past. If you have a course key from another instructor who may have taught this course before and you guys want to, use the same course and have the same dates, and so it'll be easy for you to set it up, then you can copy a course key. So you would just paste that course key here and you would click Verify. And then finally, the fourth option, if you have set up a course in your Cengage account that you want to use integrated with Blackboard and there's no students currently enrolled in that course, then you could actually click on Link to an existing course. So if you've already started a course and you already have students enrolled, then you are not going to be able to integrate a course that already has students enrolled in the MindTap course. So we're going to actually click on Create a New Course. And what I recommend here, though there's some information that does come over from Blackboard, I recommend that you actually, you can keep some of that, but you want to add the course code. So if this is BUIS 305 and then the section number, whatever that might be, and this is fall 2023. This is what I would recommend as far as a naming convention, so that when you come next semester and you're trying to figure out which course you want to copy perhaps, then you'll know exactly what's there. As far as starting and end dates, you want to click on the calendar icon and put in the first day of your class. So if your class starts in January, you're going to move the start date to January, and then the end date. Okay, and then you just want to make sure your time zone is set to Eastern if you and your students are in the Eastern time zone, and then click Continue. This screen is the gradebook settings. So this gives you two options of how you can integrate the grades from MindTap into Blackboard. The first option is the default setting, and the setting that most people actually use. It's Add Activity Score. What that means is that for every activity that you assign students in MindTap, we'll generate a gradebook column in your Blackboard gradebook for that assignment. The second option is overall score. So if you are going to be assigning a lot of activities for MindTap and you don't want to see a column for each one, you can select overall score. This will give you one column in Gradebook that is a cumulative score of the student's work in MindTap. So I'm going to keep it at activity score and then click continue. Also note that you can change this setting at any time. If you decide that you want, if you selected the activity score and later you decide you want to change it to overall score or vice versa, you can do so. This is the confirmation page in Blackboard, and it's basically confirming with you that we are placing a link on your Start Here page to your Business 305 course. And then we're going to click Submit. And that link is going to be at the very bottom. What I do recommend is that instructors drag it to a more prominent position on the page so that students can see it easily. Okay, and then the second thing I recommend is clicking on the drop-down arrow and editing the name of that link so students know exactly what it's for. So I'm going to add on register and access MindTap for, and then I'll leave the rest. So students know that this link, that when they click on it, they're going to be registering and then be able to access MindTap for Business 305. So I'm going to click Submit. And now that link is active and ready to go. So if you were wanting to link to specific assignments within the course, then you're going to have a second step. And that's called deep linking. So deep linking means you're linking to activities from the MindTap course that you have assigned to students and assignments that you want to see a column in your Blackboard gradebook for. If you decide to use the overall course score, then you won't have to do any other steps other than set it up as overall course score. But if you want to see activity score, I recommend actually to go into your modules, and you may want to create a folder for your MindTap assignments, or if you want to place the activities in the modules where they're going to be assigned, you can do that as well. So what I'm going to do, just for the sake of this example, is I'm going to create a folder and I'm going to name it MindTap Assignments. Okay, it's going to be at the very bottom. And then I'm just going to open up this folder, and this is the step for deep linking. So whether you put it in the MindTap Assignments folder or in your Module 1 or Module 2 folder, it doesn't matter. As long as you have a link to that assignment, you're going to see a column in your gradebook for it. Putting everything in one folder for MindTap is just as simple. It just makes it quick and easy to do it, while also making sure that you have a column in your gradebook for that assignment. So I'm going to go back to Partner Content and then click on Content Market. And then I'll click on Cengage New again. And this time next to the book, instead of linking to course, I'll see Select Content. So I'm going to click on Select Content, and this is where we're going to see an outline of all of the activities that are in the MindTap course. What I like to do actually is to click on Expand All so that I can see everything without having to, click on a bunch of drop-down arrows. Okay, so I want to point out a couple of things. If you decided later to switch from activity score to overall course score, you would click here to switch. But right now we're set up using activity scores. Also, I wanted to point out any activity that has a checkbox on both the left and the right means it's a graded activity in MindTap and is eligible for a gradebook column in Blackboard. So I'm going to scroll down, and maybe maybe I only want to assign these coding exercises. So you want to check the box next to the activity. If you were to check this box, for Code It, it's not going to do anything other than bring students to that section in the MindTap course. It won't open up this activity. And also, you know, you might think if I check this box, it's going to select everything for me. It doesn't do that. So you actually want to select the actual activities, and notice as I'm checking the box here, these automatically light up as well. So these are graded activities, and you could go on. If you were actually doing one folder, you could just, you know, pull in everything at one time. But if you are going to place your links in the modules where they correspond, then I would recommend to only pull over those activities one module at a time, so that you don't have to do a lot of moving around in Blackboard. So let's see. I'm going to pull over the unit review questions and the case problems. And let's see, anything else? Okay, and that's all I'm going to pull over at this time. And then I'll click continue. We're going to see that confirmation page again in Blackboard. This time, you're going to notice that these are, you know, assignments. So if you are using category weights in Blackboard, or you want to categorize your assignments, you can. So for example, if I want to categorize all of these, not as an assignment, but maybe as homework, I can do that in this step. And then when I click submit, those activities appear here. And then when I go to the Grade Center, I'm going to see those assignments appear here. Programming exercises. Okay. So if you have more questions about integration, we do have a really excellent training site. It is cengage.com/training/MindTap. And we have the instructor guide, which gives you a searchable database that you could use to find the guides on how to do certain things. You can search up here, or you can click on these plus signs to expand. But we also have some really great videos. So if you are looking for specific things, these are little short video snippets. How do I add assignment time limits? Or how do I, what's another good one? There's so many different ones. So like if you want to learn how to edit the dates in MindTap, let me go back up. Create a course. Okay, right here, customizing your learning path. So there's videos, these are short videos of how to do specific things. And then at the bottom, okay, we also have full webinar recordings that you can watch at your convenience. And if you're looking for some additional support, you do have a digital success specialist that can assist you with helping answer questions about MindTap, helping you with, you know, the settings, any settings that you're trying to apply to your course. And we do also offer one-on-one instructor training. Just reach out to me if you would like to schedule that, and I will connect you with the member of our online training team. And they'll get you scheduled really quickly and help you through this process. If you have any questions, reach out to me, and have a great day.